guys, it's Amanda and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is another Q&A. That is because it is a snow day today. I'm on spring break this week, yay, but right now, because I live in the Northeast, we're getting hit with that winter blizzard storm thing, Stella. And so Stella has basically knocked everything out. I was off work today because they closed down the mall and all this stuff, but I didn't know that till I had already showered, did my makeup. I mean, it's kind of coming off, you can see, because I was trying on clothes. But anyway, I didn't want to put that to waste. I decided to send out some requests for questions, and so now I'm going to answer them. I threw out questions to Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, and I got a few, mostly from Twitter, from one person, and then a couple from Tumblr, so I'm going to answer them. Also, I'm sorry if this video looks weird. Due to technical difficulties, I'm filming on my iPad Pro, which is really good quality, but like the frame is kind of funny. So we'll see how this works, but also ignore this side of my hair. This side turned out great, this side sucked. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to start with all of the Twitter questions I got, and I have them on my phone, and all of them are from my friend Nathaniel, and I'll put his Twitter handle here somewhere. Who inspires you the most? In life, my mom. She is incredibly wise and self-controlled and a really incredible Christian and mother and mentor and wife. She's always encouraged me from the very beginning of my life to be the best person that I could be and to, you know, do what I love and follow my passions. And she raised me to be just a good person, very dedicated and driven. Anything, you know, good in me, I always say, is from God and my mom. So, what is it about journalism that draws you irresistibly to itself? I think what I keep coming back to with journalism, specifically news journalism, which is the kind of journalism that I want to do, what I keep coming back to over and over and over again is the duty and the responsibility and the desire that I have to keep the public informed and aware of things that they themselves don't have access to the information about. Did that make sense? As a journalist, I will have access to information, to people, to documents, to audio, to places that normal citizens don't have access to. And I want to use that access to create better informed people in the world, in the country, in the state, in the city, wherever it is that I may end up reporting. And that's what keeps drawing me in, I think, is just the responsibility that good journalists have to keep the world informed on what's going on and to call people out, to go, hey, this politician, this administration, this person, this event, this is not okay, and this is why it's not okay, and here's what we need to do about it, or here's what you guys should know about it, the public, so the public can make its own decision. Journalism is the only thing that I'm good at, in a sense. Like, writing is the only thing that I'm good at. Everything else is a struggle, but I've always been naturally gifted with words. I think the biggest draw for journalism, even above and beyond the duty and responsibility to provide information to citizens, the biggest draw for me is that it's something that's so natural to me that I can't imagine life without it. And because it comes so naturally to me, it's easy for me to use it. What is your favorite thing about Philadelphia, Dallas, Minnesota? In case you guys didn't know, those are the 3 places in my life that I've lived. I was born and raised in Minneapolis. I moved to Dallas when I was 14, and then right after I graduated high school, so almost a year ago, we moved to Philly. My favorite thing about Minnesota was the public library. The library in my little town of Columbia Heights was 2 blocks away from my house, and I was there at least 5 times a week. All the librarians knew me. I volunteered there. I was gonna work there when I turned 16, but we moved when I was 14, so I didn't get to do that. But I credit the library there and all the staff for part of the reason why I'm such a well-read person and why I love words so much. I just felt comfortable there, you know. I could go there and read and be on the computers and read some more for hours, and they all knew me. They'd be fine. They'd let me into the employee break room to eat a snack or whatever, and that was cool. My favorite thing about Dallas, I had 2 favorite things. The first favorite thing was I loved the proximity. For 2 of the 3 years that I lived in Texas, I lived in an apartment building with my family in downtown Dallas, which was a 5-minute walk away from school and a 15-minute walk away from my job. And I could hop a train and be to church in 15 minutes, plus a bus ride. And that convenience I have never had before, and I will never have again, probably, unless I live in New York City, and even then the subway seems really confusing, but like, I loved that. Because driving, when I moved to Philly, I realized driving is a pain, and it's exhausting, and you have to do it so much. So I really, really loved the convenience of being able to have a 5-minute walk to school. 8 a.m. classes were no problem. I took a semester at the community college that was 5 minutes away because I could wake up at 6:45 in the morning. I'd be to class at 7:45. Like, it was easy, and I really missed that. My other favorite thing about Dallas was the people. If you know me, you already know this. I am not a very social person. I am bad at making friends, I'm bad at small talk, I'm bad at socializing with people my own age, I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it all. In Texas, I met a lot of really good people, and had a lot of really good experiences. I had my first boyfriend, as much as a dating relationship as you can have when you're 15. I met, you know, a lot of people at church that I still talk to today. And I just kind of came into myself a lot through knowing those people. You know, I started my poetry account and all that stuff. So I think the people that I met there, it was easy back then, and I miss that. I miss how easy it was to talk to people my own age, because they accepted me, and here there's really not that. So my favorite thing easily about Philadelphia is the opportunities that I've received. I have an internship right now at a newspaper called the Philadelphia Citizen. I have made so many professional connections at my college in the form of the school newspaper and the faculty at the School of Media and Communication. You name it and I have it, like, right at my fingertips. New York City is 2 hours away by train. Washington, D.C. is 3 hours by car. Like, any place that I could ever want to intern is right there. And I can go there and live there and intern there if I apply and I get accepted. And it's not this, oh, I have to take a plane from Dallas or Minneapolis. I could just go. So having that proximity to the places I always wanted to be and being able to just pack up and go for a summer internship is a really, really great gift to me, because it means that I have more opportunities to work in my field after graduation, which certainly lessens my anxiety by a pretty large margin. You get to be part of any fictional world for a year. Any world, from books, movies, TV shows, anything. Where do you go and why? Oh man. I was gonna say the world of the 100, but like, I don't think I'd survive for a year. I'm too wimpy. All the universes that I know are like fantasy or something. Honestly, I think I would live in the world from the Grisha trilogy / the Six of Crows series. I just really like it. I like the different cultures, the different languages, like the different people. I liked just the universe because of the historical value and different, like, the languages and cultures that were all based on like real cultures here. And I don't know, that's probably where I would end up going. TBH, or the Star Wars universe, but I feel like that's a given. Like, if you know me, you know that's a given. Do you have a celebrity crush? Who? Sorry to disappoint, I don't. I'm bad at crushes, period. So I don't really have any celebrity crushes, because I don't even have any, like, real life crushes, because I'm really bad at that sort of thing. So, a few questions from Tumblr. Which fictional character resembles you physically and mentally? Physically, I think the closest we can get is Drusilla Blackthorne. I'll insert a picture of her here somewhere if I can find her, like a drawing of her. No one else in fiction that I've read is short, average weight, with chubby face and short hair. They're all tall with thin faces and really long hair, but that's probably the closest. Mentally, honestly, like, I don't really like answering that question, because I feel like I don't perceive myself the same way everyone else does. But if anyone has any other, like, different opinions of who I'm like, tell me, because I like that sort of validating stuff. You have unlimited money and free time for 24 hours. What do you do? I plan out travel for the next 5 years and buy all my tickets, my plane tickets, so that I have the money and the tickets already bought for when I go away. I calculate how much my tuition's gonna be, and I put all that money in a savings account away so I can, like, pay college the rest of the way, like, in full, and not have to take out student loans. I pay off my existing student loans. This is all really boring adult stuff, oh my goodness. I buy an apartment in New York City, and I buy an apartment in Washington, D.C., because you can buy them. You don't have to rent in New York and D.C., you can, like, buy apartments. So I would do that, buy one in both places. I would pay off all my parents' debt. I would pay off my parents' house. I would secretly pay off all my sister's tuition, because she just got into a really good school, but it's also super expensive. I would buy an entire wardrobe for spring, an entire wardrobe for this, like, spring, summer, an entire wardrobe for the fall and winter, because I need it. I don't have a lot of clothes because my stupid body keeps changing. I would set aside I'd set aside $100,000 for healthcare for my mom, and $100,000 for my sister, and $100,000 for me. And I would buy my parents a new car, my sister a new car, and myself a new car. Sounds really lame, but trust me, like, money is one of the things that my family is super, super short on, and I'm super, super short on, even though I work, and, like, I don't spend my money frivolously. So having unlimited money for 24 hours would be, like, the best thing to ever happen to me, TBH. Which one of your OCs is your fave and why? Wow. So trying to pick your favorite kids, don't do this to me. Her name's Jess Paley. She is a 21-year-old college student. She's all honors, 4.0 GPA. She's going to graduate with Latin honors. I like her the best because she is like a little bit of a self-insert, but in a very therapeutic way. Like, I created her with the desire to create my own representation because she has a chronic illness, and so do I. I have like a lot of chronic illnesses, but there isn't really that kind of thing in YA media, so I wanted to make it myself. And she was just a lot of fun to create because she's like the oldest of the group, and she's the mom friend, and she's quite sarcastic, and also like this girl, it's like 6 feet tall. So she's a treat, basically. If you guys have ever seen the show West Wing, she's like CJ Craig. She's really tall and salty. Do you enjoy going to the movies? Have you seen or read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? I like going to the movies, but I don't go very often because it's expensive, and it has to be a movie that I really want to see. Like, I saw Rogue One in theaters, but I didn't go see Suicide Squad in theaters, so like it kind of just depends on if the timing is appropriate and if I really, really want to see the film. Otherwise, I'll just wait till it comes out on Redbox. But I have not seen or read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I kind of like fell out of the Harry Potter fandom a while ago, but I did want to see the film just because it looks really interesting, and I've always had a soft spot for 1920s New York City, so we'll see. This person also asked, what are some of your spring essentials? Moisturizer, because like my face is dying. When like I wash my face and then I scratch my cheek, you can like hear my nails rasping over the skin because it's so dry. I also have really been loving long cardigans lately. I have like a long white one and a long beige one with lapels and pockets that looks like a blazer, but it's actually a really, really comfortable cardigan. I wear it over this shirt, actually. It looks great. So that's like a nice way to stay warm when the weather's super unpredictable. I don't really have a lot of essentials for spring that I don't wear all the other time, but I think that's probably the main. And also I've really been loving this color lately, like this rose. You can see that, and I have this dress up there. This dress, y'all, I love this dress so much. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. How's college, Amanda? I hope you're well. Oh, thank you. I'm doing very well. College is fun. College is a little rough. I'm on spring break now, which is honestly a blessing. I can catch up on homework. I'm not behind, but like I like to get ahead because I'm also on the school paper, which takes up a lot of time. It's going well. I love learning about what I want to do for the rest of my life and learning how to do it well. I'm glad that I only have 3 semesters left after this one's over because I just want to graduate and get into the field, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a different experience than what I thought it would be, but in a good way. What countries would you love to visit? Anywhere in Europe, really. I'd love to visit Japan as well, but I don't know how that would work because I don't know like what the English-speaking population is there. I'd love to visit Russia, actually, because one of my coworkers is from Russia, and she says that it's really nice there. She said the small towns have really nice like culture and really homey. She compared one of them to Stars Hollow and Gilmore Girls, which is really funny. I'd also like to go to Canada, ironically enough. And the last question is, what's the most thoughtful gift you've ever received? I think the gift that I consider the most thoughtful, just because like I didn't ask for it, but someone knew me so well, is that one year I didn't ask for anything for my birthday, and my sister bought me this t-shirt that said the 100 on it, and it said survival isn't who you are, it's who you become. And like just the sheer thoughtfulness of it was like so nice. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video, wherever they may be. If you want to keep up with me on social media or my blog, links are down below. Check them out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!